All right. Hello, family members. Here with Osprey. And I wanted to talk to you today about what it's like to be aromantic and have alloromantic friends. Because it is very common for me to make friends with people who are alloromantic and in long-term committed relationships. And oftentimes I will end up befriending both of them, both the man and woman, or both women in the couple or something like that, and end up kind of being a relationship mediator. Like my one friend, she and her ex-husband used to just talk past each other all the time. And so I just would, try to kind of translate what he was saying to her and vice versa. And I don't know, it's a very strange thing when you don't have that feeling, that understanding of what romantic attraction is like. It's a kind of strange thing to have, people who are so motivated by it, asking you for advice or venting to you and needing some sort of feedback. And I think that in a lot of ways, I'm able to give them a perspective that other alloromantic friends that they have just can't do, I believe that it's not uncommon for me to be the person who says, this relationship is not serving you. I know you love them. I know you're committed to them, but they are not the person that you got with, and you are not the person you were when you got with them, because that's usually what happens. It seems to me a lot of times couples kind of, one will grow and change and the other one won't, which is definitely a bit of a problem. And it's nice actually to be able to be sort of an objective outsider who can look at it without that complication of, romantic attraction and say, look at these facts, look what's going on in your relationship. And sometimes, it's like trying to help somebody figure out how to fix a relationship. And that can be, it's interesting when I can help people with that too. Because it's like, well, I don't see the value in something. And so then I'll ask them, what about that? And then they realize the value they do see in it, Kimmy, would you stop? She wants to play so bad. But I think it's really sad when people, are in unhappy relationships. And to me, I just, if a relationship isn't working, I get out of it. Generally, that's just why I'm not in a lot of relationships. It just doesn't really work for me. But it's one of those things where I want my friends to be happy, and I know that some people need that, connection with someone, or the connection that they have with their current someone is so important to them that they are willing to make certain compromises. And even if the answer is yes, I'm going to stay, sometimes having somebody question you and make you really think about why you're staying can be a really helpful thing. And I think that it's easier for me to give that perspective than it would be for an alloromantic friend. And we can see things a little more objectively because we don't have that complication in a way, There are people who are aromantic who would really like to not be aromantic. I'm not one of them, you know. But I don't think that it's better to be aromantic versus alloromantic. I just think they're very different things. I think there's place in the world for all of us, you know. And I just really want people to be in healthy relationships and not feel like they have to be in a relationship for societal reasons in order to gain status, you know. People do look down on you if you're single. People do that, and I don't think that's a good reason to be in a relationship you really don't want. Yeah, that's what I said, Josh boy. Well, family members, I'm a little tuckered out. I had the nieces and nephews here earlier. Not to brag. You check out my community page, you'll see. I got to hold a baby today, and I'm a happy lady. I like it that other people have, you know, connections. And my brother and his wife are a lovely couple, and I hope that they last a long time. You know, my parents have been married more than 50 years, like 52 years, I think it is. Just the other day was their anniversary. You know, they met when they were teenagers. Like, my mom was literally 15 years old when they started dating. It's ridiculous. You know, it's one of those stories that never happens, but occasionally it does happen. And to me, like, unless I thought I could have that kind of relationship, somebody that I would want to literally spend 50 years with, I can't imagine being in a relationship, you know? I've never met a person that was like, yeah. No, my last girlfriend, I loved her a lot, but it wasn't romantic love. I felt comfortable with her. I felt like we had a good partnership. And I was willing to continue that partnership for however long it lasted. But it wasn't romance, you know? I didn't want to have that romantic connection with somebody. I was so relieved she was poly and would be able to get love and affection that she wanted, the romance that she wanted from other partners, you know? I think I've completely gotten off topic. I'm so sorry. But I think that the way that aromantic people can look at things is a valuable thing to our alloromantic friends and family members. And I think that a lot of times that's the role we play: mediator, or sounding board, or somebody who will hold a mirror up to you and show you the truths that are hard for you to see, you know. And I don't think it's probably all aromantic people that are like that, but that's definitely my experience. You know, I've always had a lot of couple friends. And it's funny, sometimes I'll make friends with somebody and then they'll start dating someone and I make friends with their partner, and even after they break up, I'm still friends with the partner. That's happened a lot, actually. And, you know, it's nice when people don't have acrimonious breakups and just kind of realize, yeah, we're not in the same place. Oh, Osprey, I know you hate socks, but he's not doing anything. Cat drama. Well, all these animals are a little desperate for attention, so I probably ought to stop talking at you anyway. Have a great day. I'm up to 76 subscribers, and I think that's like totally amazing. If you are a new subscriber and you're actually watching my videos, you are like the most awesome person in the world. Thank you so much. I can't even believe that. I mean, like, seriously, in the last probably what, 2 or 3 months, I've had 50%-ish growth in my subscribers, you know, and that's amazing. I feel really glad to know that there are people out there that are listening. And I hope that there's things that I say that are interesting or thought-provoking or entertaining for other people. So thanks a lot. I didn't want to do like a 75 special like I did with the 55 special, because that was just a joke. But I did want to acknowledge that and thank everybody who takes the time to watch or subscribe or like or comment, any of that stuff. It's really nice. So thank you. All right, I really am going to stop talking at them now, I promise. Oh, let's not get tangled up in Casey.